I see this a lot in industry where a new player comes in and solves a whole bunch of problems that everyone's had for a long time. And rather than the OGs just accepting this newcomer and embracing them and taking advantage of the solution that they've brought, they want to basically put up a fight. They want to show that they can do the same thing, even though they've been around this whole time and they hadn't been able to solve the problem. First of all, they try to pivot, they try to adjust, they try to prove a point, they sabotage, etc. And that's what I think is happening with Swift. Now, a lot of people are going to say that Swift is working with XRP or has to work with XRP. I don't think Swift wants to work with XRP. I think Swift wants to be XRP. Swift and Chainlink succeed in transferring tokenized assets across multiple blockchains. Swift has released the results of experiments it conducted with Chainlink, a leading Web3 service platform, showing that Swift's infrastructure is capable of facilitating transfer of tokenized value across multiple public and private blockchain networks. According to a Thursday press release from Swift, the findings have the potential to remove significant friction, slowing the growth of tokenized asset. Sorry, I had to stop and laugh there. Swift are going to try and facilitate the tokenization of value. Okay. According to a Thursday press release from Swift, the findings have the potential to remove significant friction, slowing down the growth of tokenized asset markets, enable them to scale globally as they mature. I'll tell you who's slowing things down is the government. Tokenization has the potential to increase efficiency, reduce cost, and open opportunities to move investors by enabling fractional ownership. See, that's tokenization of real-world assets. That's one thing that Ripple has been working on pretty hard, especially in Asia. I think that Swift has seen that and thought, whoa, that's amazing. Let's get in there before it's too late. They've seen the writing on the wall, basically. But the fact that tokenized assets are managed on different blockchains represents a unique challenge, as each network has its own functionality and liquidity profile. I like how that is written as if Swift has identified a problem with blockchains that no one's ever seen before. Oh, no one knows how to solve these problems. Interoperability in blockchains has been around pretty much since the beginning. You have Chainlink, which is what they've picked. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, why I think they've picked Chainlink. Whose main job is to link blockchain to blockchain to real life data, basically to make sure that the data integrity is sound between these blockchains. So that's some kind of interoperability. You have Polkadot, which has the parrot chain. You have, XRP, which does the interoperability for payments. All these problems have been solved technically. There's no problem to solve technically. The problem we're having now, what's slowing down everything, is implementation. And implementation is being slowed down by regulation and the likes of the SEC and Gary Gensler in the United States. Interoperability between these blockchains is crucial. Yes, we know. Otherwise, financial institutions must build connections to each platform, creating significant operational challenges and cost, Swift said. Well, thank you, Swift, for identifying a problem that you are part of. The interoperability and the cost issues have already been solved by the XRP ledger, which is super low cost and very, very fast, to the point of being nearly instant. The experiments have successfully demonstrated that Swift can provide a single point of access. Okay, sorry, I keep laughing, sorry. Swift can provide a single point of access to multiple networks using existing secure infrastructure, thereby significantly reducing operational challenges and investment required for institutions to support the development of tokenized assets. So what they're saying is their system, Swift, now is extremely expensive, but they're kind of trying to prove that it's more secure, it's existing and secure. Well, it is secure to an extent, but we know that it's not secure enough, which is why they're bringing in ISO 220, which is a lot more secure, much faster, more robust than the existing system that Swift uses. Granted, Swift has been the best thing we've had up until now, but technology has advanced, and with blockchain technology, the security is hundreds of times, if not thousands of times better. Swift conducted the experiments as part of their broader strategy to ensure secure global interoperability as new technologies and platforms emerge. Basically, they're trying not to go obsolete and stay relevant. The interbank messaging system has been steadily increasing its exploration and experimentation with blockchain over the past few years, as it looks to provide the infrastructure needed to create an ecosystem of interconnected central bank digital currencies and other digital assets with new and existing payment systems. That right there, guys, is where Swift proposes to compete with XRP. So they're not working with, they're not using, they're literally trying to compete with XRP. This solution has already been provided by XRP. It's in the white paper. It's in the implementations in countries like Palau, for instance. This is already happening. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. All Swift has to do is connect its system to XRP or implement the XRP ledger somehow or something similar. But of course, like I said before, they're the OGs. They want to demonstrate that their system is more effective, is capable and relevant. But unfortunately, it just isn't agile enough to move into the new world. And that's why they've got to reach out for the likes of Chainlink to basically plug themselves in an existing network. I mean, they're not stupid, right? This word is so hard for me to say. Interoperability is at the heart of everything we're doing at Swift to facilitate the seamless flow of value across the world in the face of increasing fragmentation, said the CIO of Swift. For tokenization to reach its potential, institutions will need to be able to seamlessly connect with the whole financial ecosystem. Our experiments have demonstrated clearly that existing secure and trusted Swift infrastructure can provide the central point of connectivity, removing a huge hurdle in the development of tokenization and unlocking its potential. Like I said, they want to be that single point of connection. They think that everybody and their tokenized blockchains are going to connect to Swift and use Swift as the system for interoperability, right? But even that, they need Oracle, right? They need an Oracle. They need Chainlink to make that work. So basically, it's Chainlink doing the work in the background, not really Swift. All Swift is doing the transmission of information from one place to the other like they do now, right? They're the backbone to payment systems. But as you will see now, they are scrambling to be compatible with the future, right? Let me just show you something. They are not ready. Swift isn't ready. They are scrambling. Look at this. No, Swift is not completely ISO 222 ready. The migration to ISO 2022 is a phased process that is expected to be completed by the end of 2025. Right in the middle of the bull market, right? In March 2023, Swift started the migration to ISO 222. In March 2023, just a couple of months ago, they've only just started the migration for cross-border payments and reporting CBPR. This is a major milestone in the migration process, but it is not the end of the journey. There are still a number of challenges that need to be addressed before Swift can be considered completely ISO 222 ready. These challenges include the need to develop and implement. They still need to develop stuff. Look, the need to develop and implement new messaging standards for a wide range of financial transactions. Look, that one point just tells me that they're not going to be ready in 2025 because they need to develop new messaging standards. I mean, XLM, XRP, XDC, all these guys have done this years ago. They need to ensure that all financial institutions are able to use the new messaging standards. So not only do they need to develop this stuff, they need to basically force themselves down all these other financial instruments' throats. Remember, these financial institutions, their thought leaders, their CEOs, CIOs, CTOs, they are not happy with the status quo. I did a video about how they are all looking towards blockchain and cryptocurrencies as the future to transfer money into bank payments, into country payments, cross-border payments, etc. So why would they be looking backwards at Swift that has cost them so much money over the years, right? The need to educate financial institutions and their customers about their new messaging standards. So they need to teach them new stuff, right? Swift is working to address these challenges, but it will take time to complete the migration to this ISO, yada, yada. Again, XRP is already compatible. Here are some of the benefits of Swift being completely ready. Okay, so here are some of the benefits that they see that they would have when they're ready. Increased efficiency, XML. By the way, that's XML, the protocol, the markup language, not Stellar, right? That's XLM. This is why I always say XML sometimes when I'm talking about Stellar, because I mix them up, right? Because I used to code in XML, which is a more efficient way to exchange data than the current Swift messaging system. So even here, they admit that this ISO 222 that uses XML, which XRP is completely compatible with right now, is a more efficient way to exchange data than their current Swift system. This is them saying, yeah, XRP is better than us at the moment, but we're going to catch up by 2025. That's pretty much what this sentence is saying. This can save time and money for financial institutions, improve transparency, enhance security. Wait a minute. So you're saying that this system that XRP is already using is more secure than Swift? Okay, so why not just use the stuff that's already ready? The migration to is a complex process, but is essential for the future of the financial industry. Swift is committed to making this transition as smooth as possible for its members. So basically what Swift is saying is, we're not completely ready. We see the writing on the wall. We see you XRP, we see you XLM and all the others. You're trying to take our market, you're trying to take our business. We need to adapt really quickly. We're going to make it like, hey, look, you know us, you trust us. We know we've been charging you loads and loads of money all this time, but hey, we're going to be the new guys too. Why would you want to leave? It's nice and cozy in here. But I think that the likes of XRP are going to present an irresistible choice to thought leaders and institutions and financial systems, especially when it comes to the speed and the cost of financial transactions. And it's going to be a no-brainer. And I think that the ISO 222 transition for Swift is going to be a lot more difficult than they think. These legacy systems are very, very hard to migrate. And if they have to incorporate Chainlink as well, that's going to further slow down their system. And when you hold it right next to things like XRP, they're just not going to stand. No financial advice, do your own research, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.